Hello, welcome to Japanese Craft Beer Reviews. Today we are going to look at a Japanese craft beer from one of the finest breweries in Japan, and that is Kyoto Brewing Company. And they started in 2015 in the central city of Kyoto, formerly an imperial capital city, and probably one of the most famous Japanese cities. And it was founded by three foreign residents of Japan, an American, a Canadian, and a Welshman. And full disclosure, I know them, and especially the head brewer, I've known him for a number of years before he was a professional brewer. He was a home brewer and making excellent home brew, which we were lucky to sample from time to time. And they were voted the best new brewery in Japan during their first year, and that was by ratebeer.com, and the best brewery in Japan a few years later. So, they have a lot to live up to, and they have been doing it quite well, I think. They have a tap room, and it's open, I think, 4 days a week now, Thursday through Sunday. I think for drinking outside only, I'm not sure, but they've been very careful about the trying to prevent coronavirus. And so what we're going to look at today is a very new beer from them, and it's in, they have many series of beers. They have a fruit sour series, a barrel-aged series, a lager series, and this is their Six Journeys series. And this one is number 4 in the series. And Six Journeys is a series designed to explore IPA as it might exist in different areas of the world. And this one is Australia. So it's number 4, Australian IPA. It's a 4% alcohol beer and 17 international bitter units. And I'm looking forward to trying this one with you. On Rate Beer, there was only one rating when I checked, and that was at 3.6 out of 5. And Untapped, there were 36 ratings, and a little bit higher, 3.83. 670 yen where I bought it, and currently, with the current yen, it's probably around $5 or so US. 100% Australian hops for this, apparently. And the Australian IPA ideal is, so it's a 4%er, and they explain on their website that the tax structure in Australia has somehow created a market for beers between 3.5 and 4.5% alcohol. I don't understand exactly, but apparently there's some tax advantages to making what might be considered a session IPA. And the malt for this one, Pilsner, Maris Otter, and Crystal Maple, and I'm not familiar with the last one at all. The hops are Polaris, Enigma, and Galaxy. They said 100% Australian hops, and Polaris, I believe, is a German hop that's been around for about 10 years or so. Enigma and Galaxy are definitely Australian-derived hops, and Enigma, for example, should give a kind of white wine and a sort of juicy berry flavor or aroma as well. And Australian Ale Yeast, and that definitely will be an Australian element. Let's give this one a go, shall we? It's an IPA, but an Australian one and a slightly lower alcohol one. I've never been to Australia, and Australia has a reputation for very light lagers and well, here's a story for you. Oh yes. Here's a story for you, and I don't know if it's apocryphal or not, but the famous beer writer Michael Jackson apparently was almost run out of Australia because he claimed somewhere when he was there that the more macho the bar, the wimpier the beer. So basically, referring to very light pale lagers and that sort of thing. Anyway, enough of that. Let's get to the beer. Oh, this is very nice fruity flavor. Enigma is, I guess, it's derived from Tettnanger and some sort of unnamed American variety. Yes, I do get definitely get kind of a white wine, maybe white grape note, definitely white wine, and some mild tropical bit as well. Something tangy as well, minty maybe. Okay, pretty much what I would expect from the aroma. Pilsner malt, very light body, very drinkable, sessionable, if you will, and Australian ale yeast. Okay. This is nice, and it has just the tiny bit of bittering in the back end, which kind of makes you ready for another sip. Extremely drinkable. Yeah, so I think you should give this a go if you happen to see it. And you can go on to Kyoto Brewing's website and order from them if you live in Japan. And once again, this is called Kyoto Brewing 6 Journeys, number 4, Australian IPA. And I think you should give this one a go if you are in Japan on a hot day and you find this beer. I think this will do the trick for you. That's it for today. Please do subscribe to the channel and leave me a comment if you'd like to have a conversation about beer, or if you have any questions about Japanese beer. Recently I've been getting some questions about where in, say, the U.S. can I get this beer, and that's kind of hard to answer, but I will try to engage your questions and look around and see what I can help you with. Okay, bye-bye.